But as to your question, I just want to get that little nugget out.
Yeah.
To your question, I didn't go to Hollywood by choice. And some of it was subconscious, planted by Bernie Mac. And I don't know how candid I can be on this
You
podcast.
can be as candid as you want to
But
be.
it's a story I've told a few times. I want everybody to hear it every time I'm somewhere. So early in my career, I got a big opportunity to do Teen Summit. You remember BET?
Oh, wow.
That was the show. So anything on TV, I'm doing it. I wanted to be on
Nanda
it.
Lewis.
Nanda Lewis and the other guy, you know, and Nanda was, I just wanted to meet Nanda at the time.
Right.
You know, so it was, and somebody just resurfaced this tape of this and then sent it to me. It was Ricky Harris, who was Tada on Snoop's album. He's an actor, comedian, he passed away recently. Bernie Mac, Ellen Cleghorn, who was the first black woman on Saturday Night Live. You might not even know it, but look it up. Ellen Cleghorn and me. So everybody looking like once again, like with the King, how he get that?
Right.
Well, one of the executive producers was from Chicago, the Chicago Connection. I hosted an event that was an auction, and they had me auctioning off dates. And people had to bid on like notable people from Chicago.
Right.
So like Otis Wilson might have been one of the models, and ladies had to bid how much for Otis, and it was for charity. But I'm roasting everybody. Like, you know,
Right.
and if you ain't bidding, you cheap. And you ain't man, structure stuff, do something, man. You gotta show some bad something, do
Right.
get this money up for these kids, you know. And I'm mastering the room.
Right.
The lady like, that was incredible. I got something for you. So she called me to be on Teen Summit. Now, been knowing Bernie Mac, you know, in passing. He's seen me on stage a couple of times. He had a night at the Cotton Club on Mondays. I went up a couple of times. He had Miltroneers. I'd done that once or twice.
Wow.
But I still hadn't felt like I earned his respect.
Wow.
Right? You know, because Bernie will make you earn it. He like, carry your own weight, pimp. He always hit you with that,
Right.
you know. Ain't nobody gonna give you nothing. Because by the time we found out about Bernie, he'd been doing comedy 15 years.
Wow.
So he went the hard way.
Right.
So everybody got to go the hard way, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but they booked us on Teen Summit together, and they put us on the same flight. And when we landed, we in the same limo to the studio. So now I got Bernie Mac, and I got his respect because we first class next to each other in the seats, right? And I never forget, he made a joke, because that was U.S. Airways back then. They had just had maybe 2 crashes in the last year and a half. Wow. He said, they got us up here. That's how he broke down. They got us up here on U.S. Scare.
U.S. Scare.
So now we talking, he give me the game, give me nuggets. So we in the car in the limo. So I'm going to tell you a couple pieces of advice, man. First of all, that first hour, that's going to come pretty quick. Talking about your stand-up routine.
Right.
Second hour going to be hard in the motherfucker, right? But you'll get there, pimp. Then he said, secondly, pay your taxes. He said, third of all, don't go rushing off to California and L.A. because you go out there and be a small fish in a big pond. A lot of cats go out to L.A. and they don't make it. They end up broke or sucking. I was like, what? Ain't no broke and selling cars, broke and waiting table. Nope, broke.